What up, y'all? T-Skip here, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will be going over the meta achievement for Shadowlands, which is called Back from the Beyond. So just like my Dragonflight meta achievement video, I'll start from the top and go all the way down from the bottom. And by the end of this achievement, it will earn you the Zoval's Soul Eater mount. So this one's going to take a little bit, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so before we get into the video, I want to go over a couple of things. So if you go into your achievement tab and just click expansion features, that's where both of these will be. So A World Awoken is going to be your Dragonflight achievement tab, which will earn you the Tyven mount. If you haven't seen that one or don't know how to do about it, I'll link it up top. That'll earn you the Tyven mount for the meta achievement. But in this video, we will be going over the Back from Beyond. So this is the Shadowlands meta achievement that'll go over every single one of these, which will earn you the Zoval's Soul Eater mount. So just like in the other video I talked about, I don't see this one going away. This is not a feat of strength. They brought this back in one of the latest patches. So this one you can work on whenever you want. So don't be pressured to knock this out as soon as possible. You can do this a little bit here, a little bit there, and eventually earn yourself the Zoval mount. So just to show, I'll go down here to the feats of strength, and let's see if we can, I don't know if it'll even show it. Yeah, right here. See where it says Back from the Beyond Legacy? See, that's the old one that you can't get anymore. But now, just like this one, you can earn these two mounts. It's just going to take you a little bit of time. Another thing about going over all these is I'm in the description, I'm going to link a Wowhead post that will go over every single one of these. So in this video, I'm gonna try and do it as short as I can with giving the most information I can. So if there's anything you want more info on, or maybe you just like reading the achievement stuff a lot more, everything will be in the description. Just go to that Wowhead post and it'll help you out. So either you watched the video and need a little bit more info on something, or like I said, you'd rather read it, everything will be in the description. That'll get it. So after you do all these, it'll earn you the Zoval's Soul Eater mount, which I've done, and this guy will look like this right here. So that's the mount. It basically looks like the Gladiator, the PvP Gladiator's mount during Shadowlands, just the only difference is this one does not have armor. So it's a pretty cool mount. Looks like the one right here. So if this is something that you would like to get, or just like to work on here and there, this is the video for you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and try and get into every single one of these. For the first achievement on the list is going to be Castle Nathria, which is one of the raids from Shadowlands. You can complete this on any of the difficulties. Doesn't matter what you want to do. If you'd like to try it on Raid Finder, I haven't personally tried any of the Raid Finders here, so I don't know how the difficulty level is going to be. But if you do want to try it, you're going to come to Oribos at 4771, and you're looking for this guy right here, Talifar. And if you click him, that is all the LFRs for Shadowlands. So starting from the Leeching Vaults, going down to the Audience with Arrogance. That is all four of those right there is going to be your Castle Nathria. You could always check Group Finder and see who's running the legacy raids. A lot of people still run this for the transmogs and stuff. So just look on there and try and find which raid or anybody with a group, or give a Raid Finder a whirl, or maybe get a couple friends together and y'all queue up and do LFR or something like that. But for the first part, just clear the Castle Nathria raid. But the next achievement on the list is going to be Sanctum of Domination. So this one I won't really go over. It's a bunch of storylines that you go through in the expansion. I recommend just looking at yours and seeing where you're at, and then look those up online about where to start them from, because they're all different storylines. One thing I will say is on some of these later ones, you have to be a certain renown. So you'll have to be like 50s up to 60s or something like that. So you have to get your renown up. Now, I've mentioned this in previous videos, and just in case anybody hasn't seen it, if you come to Oribos and go to the top layer and go to where the Flight Master is, right next to him at 5970, you'll see this little NPC right here, Ardara. And if you click here, you'll see this broker's mark. If you buy this for 500 gold and use it, whatever covenant you're in, it'll instantly take you to renown 60. So this is a way to bypass a lot of that renown grind, and I highly recommend doing that to get your renown up to 60 on all covenants if you like. So that's that part of the achievement. Let's move on to the next one. Next on our list is Dead Men Tell Some Tales. So if we click on this, it says complete all 4 covenant campaigns. So basically you're just going to want to go through the campaign, and they unlock from getting your renown up. So if you just do like how I just mentioned and boosting it all the way up to 60 renown, that's all you need, and that'll unlock everything to do the campaign. So this is count-wide progression. So if you choose to, you can have 4 different characters do them, or you can just do it on one. So doing it on one character is actually very simple. If you come here to where you picked your covenant at 4371 in Oribos, you can freely change your covenants. There's no backfire or anything. Like, say if I want to go to Necrolord, I'm absolutely sure, boom, now I'm in the Necrolord covenant. Then say I wanted to do this campaign, just come over here to the Venthyr, say yeah, I want to switch here. You can switch as much as you want. So if you have one character you like to do all the campaigns on, you can just go through them. It's super. It might take you a couple hours, but at least you can knock them all out pretty easy. But if you want to use alts and do, you know, one campaign on one and another campaign on another, and maybe transmog reasons or something, whichever one you want to do, just do it that way. For our next achievement, it will be Fake It Till You Make It. So this one could be a little bit of a chore, but not too bad at all. So basically, it'll be defeat Zoloth in Taravash, the Veiled Market, after being caught using forged credentials on mythic difficulty. So basically, this is activating hard mode and completing it. Also, completing this one will give you the mount Tazavash Gear Glider, which is this one right here, which will give you that pretty cool disc looking. It has that pretty neat animation like that. But there's a little bit to it, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to activate hard mode. I quickly wanted to mention where Tazavash was, just in case you didn't know. As you can see, it's kind of outside of Shadowlands in Oribos. When you're in Oribos, I can't remember what the name of the quest is, but there's a broker who's right in, like, near the middle, who has a little quest for you. And if you follow that little quest line, it'll take you out here to where this dungeon is. Alright, so when making this video, I didn't realize I had it on Heroic, and you could do it in Heroic. So you can knock this out in 1 week. You can do this one super easy then. I recommend doing this in Heroic first, just to get the credentials. And then after you get the credentials, come out, reset or whatever, and then switch it to mythic difficulty in your dungeon. So while we go through here, and I'll show you how it is at max level on Dragonflight. And that's not actual the first boss. The first boss will be coming now. And let's check this one out. And as you can see, that was pretty easy to knock him down. So now what we're going to do is keep going. Right, then you're gonna hang a right. All right, so after you kill the first boss, you're gonna take a right here, and when you go down this first set of steps, you still want to hang a right, and this guy back here in the corner, you'll click him, and he will sell. See, right, this right here is what you're gonna want, the fraudulent credentials. So you're gonna buy that, and hold on to that one for now. So we are going to keep going, go down here, all the way to, we're basically heading to the mail room. Well, it's not really the mail room, it's over here, the Maw-mphis, Osius, whatever right there, but you're heading that way. And if we keep going, in this room right here, yeah, where that Maw-mphis, Osius, right here, it's a little band area, that's where you're headed. So your little NPC will run up here, and this guy, you're wanting to get in here, but he needs a password to get in. So you have to start a trading game. Alright, to start the trading game, you're going to talk to this guy right here and buy whichever item he has available. So it's this one right here. So I click that and it'll be on the ground. Let's pick that up. And now we need to find who it belongs to. Expert Tailor. Get rid of all these. And then what do we got here? Some ripe food. So let's go over here, trade him. They're very rare, so you can see what could I offer in return. Club is Amazus Osseous. So that's the password. Oh, no. Come closer. Golden Sands. So now we know the password. So we're going to head back up here. Talk to this guy. And you'll see he has more text. So you can't just come up here and just click anything you want. But now we're looking for Golden Sands, which is right here. And you'll click and it'll open. So now we're in the boss room. You're not going to want to go to the boss. What you're going to do is go straight down here and you'll see some vendors to the left. And you'll see this guy right here. You're going to talk to, well, it's not him. Who is it? Or maybe you got to wear it. Yep, right there. So you got to put it on. What should I do? Click that. Sounds good to me. And then you're going to trade it. And now you have this right here. All right. So now that we have our neck, we can go into the instance and make sure it's on mythic difficulty now. All right. So now we will put our neck on. Okay. Now we can click this and we turn into a broker. So now that we're a broker, you'll see this guy right here leaning up against the pillar. Whatever. You're going to click there and see understand, rise, and then we'll click on it. Please do. And boom. It gives you a little buff. Thanks, mortal. And now everything is in hard mode. So we can go up to him, talk to him. Of course, right here. Thank you. And boom. Now you just want to clear the instance and that will give you the achievement. On a little note, if you run this with other people, only one person needs the necklace. Everybody doesn't need it. Only one person does. And once you do this, you can take the neck off and everything's good to go. So you just run through here. Everything's good. And you come up to the first boss. Boom! And now hard mode is activated. Everybody is going to be a lot harder, but that is going to do that one. So, and as you can see, I'm on hard mode. And you still just burn through them. So that's how you get that achievement. Just clear this whole thing. You'll also get the mount. Well, I'll show it outside. But that's how you do that one. So let's move on to the next one. For the next quest on the list, it'll be from A to Zereth. So this one is going to be out in Zereth Mortis. And basically, it's going to be a meta achievement for the area. So if we open it up, A to Zereth, you do these achievements, and you'll also get this mount right here, which is like the jellyfish, Zereth Mortis style. But so if we go through these quests, it's actually not too bad if you just spend some time out here, knock these out. It shouldn't be too bad. Maybe the treasures. But this one, the first part is just going to be the storyline. So just go through the story while you're out here. This is the treasures, which there's a bunch of treasures out here. I already have them. But as a helpful hint, if you don't have it, get the Handy Notes add-on. Handy Notes and then the other plugin for the Shadowlands. And that will pull up on the screen pretty much where everything is. And if you still can't find whatever it is, just go into Zereth Mortis and look online and type in whatever the name is, and it should be able to show you where the treasures are for that one. So if we go back, go to expansion features, A to Zereth Mortis, And we got the Dawn of Dominance, which is going to be rare encounters. And this one will actually give you, it's 3 rare encounters. Same as the previous, handy notes, or just look up where these guys are. This right here, it says the weapons of glorious domination. It does give you some weapons, but there's only 4 of them, and they'll be like a golden look to them. It's going to be a 1 and a 2-handed mace, a pole arm, and a shield. So if you're a class that can use that, you'll at least have it. But this is account wide, so once you get this, you'll already have it on all your characters. You don't have to do this on any other one. So at least that's a good thing to have there. Then if we go back to expansion features, Ada Zereth Mortis, adventure, that's just finding the adventures out there. Special encounters, this is finding the Cypheress. This right here, once you get into the story out here, you'll see it, but you can craft mounts and craft little battle pets. If you've never done this area, you get items from killing mobs out here and stuff like that, and you can craft your own little pets and mounts that kind of look like this with all the gold and stuff like that. So basically you'll just have to craft 5 of them, which won't be pretty hard at all, especially when you're killing rares. You'll get plenty of stuff out there to craft these. And then for the last one, it'll be the Enlightened, which is pretty much just get exalted with the Enlightened. So you'll see with the killing the rares, with getting these right here, which will be daily quests, or not daily, weekly quests, which will give you a whole bunch of rep and stuff like that. And then killing all the mobs out here, it shouldn't be too bad at all. So just pick up some time, come out here, do all this, especially if you're a mount or pet collector. There's plenty out here in this zone to do. But yeah, just click that, track it to the side, and go to town on that. So that's that one. Let's move on to another one. Next on the list is going to be many things. So this one right here is to research every talent in the box of many things. So the many things is part of everyone's favorite Torghast, and basically the little box, you just want to research all these talents right here to make you stronger while doing Torghast. You get the currency to do this from doing Torghast. So as you can see, all these are open. Just go through whichever ones you want to do and get the currency. Once you get out, just go to town on leveling this up. And as soon as you get all this done, you will get the pet right there. Not even gonna try it. It's this guy right here. This is actually a pretty cool pet. It's one of the guys that you fight in there that runs around. And I'll quickly show, since I can't mount in here, he's one of the pets that will mount up with you. So let's run outside really quick. And once I mount up, you'll see he jumped on one of those little mall rats. So I like when they do that. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's how you do that one. That one's pretty simple. Just gonna spend a lot of time in Torghast. So let's move on to the next one. Next up on the list is going to be Mists of the Shadowlands. So this one is basically just do all the dungeons on at least mythic difficulty. So as you see earlier, I was doing Tazavash and just ran right through it. So if you're max level, at least now in Dragonflight, let's just run around to each one. Just come in here and see which dungeons you haven't done, because it also says the mythic keystone. So you might have knocked some of these out or not. Like there's Taravash right there. So just check these out, see which ones you got, and just spend time running through them and knocking them all out. At least on mythic difficulties. So make sure it's on there. So that's that one. Let's move on to another. Next achievement on the list is going to be on the defense. So on the defense, you'll have to do at least 4 of the achievements associated with the Covenant assaults in the mall. So now I'm in the mall. You can see right here that the Nathria assault is up. So these last, I think it's supposed to be half a week, and then there'll be another one up on the second half of the week. So you have to come down here and just check every once in a while and see which one's up. And for the achievements, I'm not going to go through all these, because you'll just have to see which one is best suited for you, which one's the easier one to go for. The one I will talk about is this one right here, the Sly Fox. This one actually will give you a battle pet if you're interested in that, and it'll be this one right here, Sly the Fox. So it's like a little teal version of the fox. The other ones, I don't think give you anything. But that's pretty much it. When you come out of here and you come down from the mall, right here to the right, as soon as you come out of the cave, hang a right, and there'll be a mount associated with whatever Covenant assault's up, and you can just hop on this and it'll take you right there to it. So pretty much you'll just have to go there, you'll activate it, say you're there to help, and you'll see what quests are up, and then take a look at your achievements, see which ones you need for whichever one. So that's pretty much it. Just figure out which ones that would be best for you in that situation, and just know you only need to complete 4 of them to get that achievement done. So that's that one. Let's move on to another one. Next achievement on the list will be renowned, and this will be reach level 80 renown on all 4 covenants. So this is another one that is account progress, so you don't have to do this on one character. If you don't want to, you definitely can, but you don't have to. So if you got 4 characters doing each of the campaigns or anything, you can do this on one on each one, or like I said, you can just switch your covenants up and do these on the side, or however you want to do it. So for this one, remember, come to this guy, like I said before, at 5971 by that mark, so that'll at least jump everybody up to 60. So you only have 20 more levels to go. Renown really drops from all over the place. It shouldn't be too hard to get in your covenant. Wherever you go, there should be quests that give you renown. I think Torghast will drop renown. I think every boss in the raids will drop renown. So there's plenty of places to get renown. So it shouldn't take you very long, especially if you're farming transmog or you're doing a certain achievement. You should be getting renown. Just yeah, that's pretty much it. It shouldn't be too hard. Just trying to get 80 on every single covenant. So there's 4 covenants, just get 80 to each one of those. Next achievement up on the list will be Sanctum Superior. So this one will unlock an increased anima reward from whatever stuff you're doing out in the Shadowlands, and it is to unlock rank 3 of all 4 covenant upgrades. So whatever covenant you pick, right now I'm in the Night Fae, there should be an NPC that says Sanctum Upgrades, and that's what it'll be. So if I click in here, you'll see there's 4 different ones, and the achievement requires you to get rank 3 in every single one of them. So you'll see this one has 5. You don't have to get there if you don't want to. I don't think. There might be other achievements that need it, but for that achievement, all you got to do is get to rank 3. So 3, 3, 3, and 3, and that'll give you that achievement. Just know that every single covenant's got something in there. I'm just showing that one for Night Fae, but the other 3 have the identical thing, just different abilities to them. So that's all you got to do. Get to rank 3, and that'll give you that one. Next achievement on the list will be Sanctum of Domination. So this one will be just like the Castle Nathria achievement. Basically just clear the Sanctum of Domination raid. Again, I'm here in Oribos at 4271 if you'd like to queue up for LFR. Now there's 3 items in here that I wanted to mention just in case you were running this and kind of hit 2 birds, 1 stone, something like that. So the first thing is the Lego bow that drops from Sylvanas, and it could drop from any of the difficulties, and I think that's the one that she uses in here. But yeah, there's that one, so it could give you that transmog if you're after that. The next one is this one, the Gloom Charger. It can drop from any difficulty, LFR all the way to Mythic. It drops from the 9 in here. And then the last one will be a Mythic drop from Sylvanas, which is this right here, the Vengeance's Reigns, which looks super dope. That thing looks pretty cool right there. So just wanted to mention those just in case you're running these for anything, that at least you can put those on your list of going after things. So that's that achievement. Let's move on to the next one. Next achievement on the list will be Secrets of the First Ones, and this one is literally just a quest chain. Just follow the whole thing. It'll start off in Oribos, and just look for the quest called A Call of the Promise, or Call to the Promise, something like that, and that'll start it. Just literally follow that one, and it'll take you through this whole thing. So this one shouldn't be too bad. Just follow the quest line, and you'll knock that one out. So let's move on to another achievement. Next achievement on the list will be Sepulcher, the First One. So this will be the final raid of Shadowlands, and it's just like the other 2. Just complete the raid on any difficulty. Again, back in Oribos, 4171, just talk to that guy, and you can knock him out. If you wanted to, and you didn't feel like going after transmog, because some of these do have some pretty cool transmog. I do recommend looking up your sets for maybe different classes you play, because some of them are actually pretty cool, especially the Sepulcher, the first one. They got a unique one to it that I kind of like on a few characters. But if you don't care about any of that stuff, you can just start here and queue your way all the way down to the bottom if you really wanted to. Just something else to point out. This one only has really one cool thing other than the Mog to get, and it'll be this mount right here, which only drops from Mythic difficulty, and it's that guy right there, which looks really cool. There's actually one other thing I wanted to mention. I completely forgot and realized right now. Let's see if I can go to classes. Let's go to Warrior. There is right here DKs and all that might want this one. This one is called the Gravel, the First Arbiter. As you can see, it's kind of like a DK look to it, and it'll open its mouth. Come on, like that. So that's a pretty cool transmog if you like to get that one. The good news about this one is that's the exact same appearance on whatever difficulty you do. So, and this one drops from the Jailer, the last boss of the raid. So if you do want that Mog, you could probably farm it in LFR. Just queue up for the last one every week. But yeah, it drops from him. So I wanted to mention that one. I use it on my DK. But yeah, that's the last raid achievement on there. Let's move on to the next one. Next achievement on the list is Shadowlands Dilettante. And if we go in here, you'll see 4 different achievements. So each of the covenants have their own type of building or feature, whatever you want to call it. And you'll have to complete each of the achievements that are tied to them. So say right now I'm in the Night Fae, and this one's called Much Appreciated. So basically this one is just get exalted with Maw-mphis, the mushroom. So that's pretty much how you get that one. You can get a title from this guy, Fungi or Fungal. So if we go back and you'll see, let's just say this one right here is the Necrolord. They'll have different achievements tied to that. So I recommend you just go through them, read them, figure out what you got to do in each of those. And that one actually gives you a title, the Abominable, and it gives you a mount. It's pretty much the mount that you get from there, just an armored version. Another side note to this one is you don't have to do these all on one character. So as you see, I did both of those on my hunter, but if I go back right here and let's just say the Nathria one, you can see I did not do a single one on there. And the reason I did it at the time, I had my priests just stay in the Nathria and do these, because you have to do these weekly, and you're pretty much trying to invite all these people to the courtyard, the guest list out there. So you don't have to do these on each character. If you got an alt, you can just set them there to do these on the side. So I would recommend doing this one unless you just really like the Nathria and you want to get some of their mounts and transmog and stuff. Like you could just post them up there, log into that mount or that character once a week just to do this, and then that'll be it, and you can get that quest done. So I think this was one of the last ones I did. But anyways, that's how you do that one. Just click in here and read through it and see which ones you have to do. See, I didn't even do this one yet. I have my pally do that one, and it all links up and it's account wide, so you're good to go. So that's how you do that achievement. Let's move on to the next one. Next achievement on the list is Tower Ranger. So this is another one I recommend just go through and click through and see how to do it. It's pretty much everything is going to be inside Torghast. So like this one, you have to get Flawless on rank 17 or 16 in all of them. Twisting Corridors level 8, Master Torment. This one has other achievements you want to read in there while you're doing those. Adamant Bolts, that's when you clear it and you can keep going. You just got to clear the next layer in there, and it'll have special. There's a chance of special items to drop, like back items and mounts and pets and stuff like that. Then the Jailer's Gauntlet. You just got to complete 4 on there. So if you go through and look at those, there's 2 of them in there that can give you 2 different types of mounts, which I think it's this one. Yeah, the Flawless 16, and I want to say it's the Jailer's Gauntlet. Yeah, it gives you another one too. So for the Jailer's Gauntlet, you can get, is it the Creeper or the Colossal? The Colossal. So it's right here. So that one will give you like the golden Maw rat right there, if you like that one. And then the other one will give you the Scry right here, the Creeper. So that's how you can get those 2 mounts. So you'll knock them out on your way to doing the meta anyway. So at least you have some other stuff to work for. Plus, I know a lot of people hate on Torghast, but there really is a lot of items and stuff you can get in there. So and at our level, it's pretty easy to go through. So recommend going after it, and you can get you a lot of cool stuff. So we have one more achievement to talk about on the meta. So let's get into it. For our final achievement in the Back from Beyond, it'll be walking in the Maw-mphis. So this one is going to be pretty time consuming. I will go ahead and tell you that one. None of it's going to be particularly hard. It's just going to be it's going to take a while. So they're running down the list. The gas 5 is unlock all 5 permanent upgrades from Nathria right here. I already have them. But once you go to the inventory, you'll see them right here. And you'll just click them, and once you learn them, and they'll be unlocked. They're basically like portals like that, or items you can use around the zone. All right, so if we go back to I wish this thing had a back feature. Oh, it'd be so much easier. If we go back, better be lucky than dead. I think this one is just, yeah, you gotta kill elites. This one goes back to rares and elites. If you have the handy notes add-on, it'll be very helpful here because it'll pinpoint where each one is, and it can really help you out. And again, like I mentioned in the previous achievement, if there's one you're missing you can't seem to find, just remember the name and Google it, and it should pop up where it's located at. And if we go back, let's see, it's all about sending a message. This one right here is a special encounter. It's the same thing as that. You just mouse over it. If we go back to expansion features, the hunting party, this one's going to be a little different. So when you run over to here in the, what's it called? Petition hold? No, it's over here. The Beast Wardens. See right there where it says hunt Shadowhounds? You're going to have to do a hunt with each of the covenants, but not sure which one it is till you get over here. Now I think Wowhead still has something on there that shows it. They should have a timer on there, so I would check Wowhead and see if that'll show you which one. But it's basically this right here, and this is on a bi-weekly, so you're going to want to check it every half a week and see who's over here doing the hunt. Oh, and another little side thing about that one is there's a chance another one of these type of mounts can drop there. I farmed it forever and I never got it, but it can drop from over here. So if we go back to expansion, mall walking, so that'd be the hunt. Trading partners, it'll be her. Once you keep doing quests and all here, it'll raise her reputation. And you can also donate Stygia. That's the main currency out here, Stygia, and you can raise her reputation. You can do it that way. Then there's Soul Burden. This one, you'll pick up the quest in your covenant to come down here and obtain souls. You'll be able to get 20 of them, and then you'll bring that back and you can do a repeatable quest. You pretty much got to get, I think, 200. Is it 200? Yeah, 200. And you'll get that achievement, which shouldn't be too bad, but it'll be pretty much time consuming. And then for the final one, it'll be explore them all, which would be super, super easy. You'll either just get it by running around, or you can just take the time and run everywhere and uncover it. So that is how you do all the achievements. So yeah, it takes a while. So that's all those. Let's get into the outro. All right, so that wraps up the Back from Beyond meta achievement. So yeah, there's quite a few achievements to do, but I guess that's why they call it the meta achievement. So like before, if you need any more info, again, I'm going to list that Wowhead page guide down below. So if you need more info on anything, it'll be there. You can look for it, and you can always ask me any other questions. I'll do my best to get back to you with right answers, or somebody from the comment section might help you. There's been a lot of awesome people helping out a lot of other people in the comments, which y'all are awesome when you do. I really do appreciate it, and helping everybody out, keeping the community together. But yeah, I hope the best for you. Remember that this isn't going away. This is one that they brought back for this mount. So take your time. Don't rush it. Unless you want to, then go to town on it. but you don't have to. So just do a little bit here, a little bit there, track one achievement, do whatever you want to do. If you want to utilize some alts, you can do those in certain places, but just know it's here. Have fun, enjoy whatever you're doing. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, consider leaving me a like and subscribe. And until the next one, I'll see y'all. Peace.